Here's how to stay in a hotel. Immediately steal all the free products, then ensure you don't take items from the mini fridge because you realise you have to pay for them. Marvel at the view, but marvel even more at how the toilet paper is folded into little triangles. Think about getting room service until you realise how expensive it is. Get overwhelmed by the number of towels and get confused as to whether you just used one of them as a bath mat. Spend half an hour removing all unnecessary pillows from your bed. And forget to hang the do not disturb sign on the door and get woken up by housekeeping. Would you like to choose a seat? Ooh, yes. That'll cost extra. Oh. How about a seat in the exit row with more room? Ooh, yes. That'll cost extra. Oh. Would you like a copy of your itinerary via SMS? Okay, well that's a text, so it should be free. That'll cost extra. Alright, I've taken all the extras. I paid a fortune for this ticket. Just check me in. Oh no, you do that yourself now. What? Yeah, go weigh your luggage, stick on your bag tag and print out your ticket. I just paid all this money to do this myself? I might as well go in the cockpit and fly the plane. Oh, that'll cost extra. Here's how to travel alone. Anytime you need to piss or shit at the airport, take your luggage into the toilet because you have no one to look after it. Sleep in the terminal, clutching your valuables in case someone comes to steal them. Fail to get any good holiday snaps because no one is around to take a photo. Realize your menu options are limited because most of the dishes require sharing. Learn the hard way that couch surfing is never really free. Enjoy a sunset by yourself, then get reminded by happy couples that you are forever alone. Have no one to blame for getting lost and convince yourself it's all part of the adventure. Here's how to be a night owl. Wake up at the latest possible time and commence your perfectly constructed 10-minute routine to dash out the door. Walk through the piercing sunlight and get yourself a coffee before you snap at the person nearest to you. See that the early birds who have completed their 6 a.m. workouts had breakfast and look very put together. Spend the rest of the day resisting the urge to take a nap and suddenly become more awake at 9 p.m. Distract yourself with mindless tasks and doom scrolling. Then realize it's 3 a.m. and you're the only person still active online. Try to sleep but lay awake for hours only to wake up the next day tired. Your package will arrive in 3 to 5 days. Please make sure you're home to collect it. Okay, I guess I have to take annual leave to make sure I'm home. Great, your package is on its way. Okay, I'm checking my inbox and anticipating. Your package is still on its way. Yes, you already said that. Your package is still on its way. Okay, I've been waiting a really long time. Is it here yet? The mailman has arrived. Let me race down to my mailbox. Sorry, you missed them, but they left a card so you can still collect your postage. What? But the post office is closed right now. I'll have to take another day off. Yes. This is just a bit of chicken and rice. I could just make this at home for so much cheaper. Okay, so I've bought all the ingredients, I copied that recipe from the restaurant, and I've saved us so much money. Time to save money by cooking at home. So it's $5 for rice, $10 for chicken, $7 for sauce, and $8 for a few herbs. That's $30 for chicken and rice? Hi, yes there. Could I get the chicken and rice? I can't believe that's the same price as cooking at home. Remember a few years back when you'd go, a bunch of TikTok videos with different eyeliner styles. Here's me trying some with monolids. Here's the classic. It's a simple straight line. This is the classic on me, and when I open my eyes, fucking nothing. We have winged eyeliner. Let's see how we go. So I've made this one pretty thick to try and make it visible, and when I open my eyes, still fucking nothing. Now I've got the fear line, which is the little outer edge corner part of the eye. When I open my eye, oh, it looks like I cry charcoal. This knob is a huge mistake. Now for the final style, the very graphic. And what the fuck? Why would I ever? It just looks like I've tried to draw an eyelid. If anyone has any tricks for monolids, let me know. Wow, what's this? It's a monorail. It takes you around the whole city. What view will I get? You'll be up top so you get a beautiful view of the harbour. Wow, can I get on it? No, we're gonna get rid of it. It's too expensive. What's this? It's the light rail. It takes you around the whole city. Oh, I hope it wasn't too expensive. Oh, it costed us billions of dollars. Oh, and we got rid of the busiest street for it. But I get a nice view, right? Yes, there are big windows, so you have a beautiful view of people walking faster than you. Oh, well, it's free like the ones in Melbourne, right? No, this is Sydney. You pay for everything here. This is what people would wear if the Met Gala was held in Australia. I reckon we'd be seeing some Coles bag dresses. It's a look from the past. It raises awareness and it shows off the slender figure. Havaianas. It doesn't matter if it's the middle of winter or the red carpet. You will see thongs. The Bintang singlet. You know there's going to be some fool showing off that they just got back from Bali. We wouldn't see Doja Cat. We'd see Doja Bin chicken. We'll of course also see some Eshe somewhere in the mix. And anyone coming from Melbourne would be dressed in this. When they unzip that, it would be another layer of this. And it would be a babushka doll of black puffer jackets until they get to this layer which says I hate Sydney. And we wouldn't have a cockroach on the carpet. It would be a magpie sweeping everyone's heads. Here's a beginner's guide to shopping at Chemist Warehouse. 1. Wear sunglasses. Otherwise you will get an aneurysm just from looking at the logo. 2. Do not impulse purchase celebrity perfumes. They are a distraction. No amount of scent is going to make you smell like Rihanna. Take a shower. 3. Don't forget to purchase your meds. Because they sell shoes, sunglasses and makeup, you may forget that Chemist Warehouse is an actual chemist. 4. Buy cheap beauty products and never touch them again. Don't think of it as a waste of money. Think of it as an extremely expensive tester. 5. Take a Hydrolite after. Chemist Warehouse feels like you've just gone to a rave because you've just looked at bright fluorescent colours $2, your head really hurts, and now you've got a security guard checking on you. Should I move out of Sydney? Yes, it's one of the most expensive cities in the world, but everyone lives here. No, technically Melbourne now has a larger population. Okay, but we have the Opera House. You haven't been there since your high school assembly. But I have friends here. You mean the 12 people you have to cram into a share house with? Okay, so will you move? No, I'm gonna stay here and whinge forever. Here's how to live in Melbourne. Wake up and immediately begin queuing for coffee so you have the energy to avoid Myki offices. Realise you forgot to change out of your PJs, but it's fine because you're in Melbourne and dishevelled fits are considered op-shop fashion. Take a flyer to see Jenny Tian's show at the Melbourne International Comedy Festival. Notice it's raining, so put on a skivvy and puffer jacket. Then realise it's sunny, so change into a t-shirt. Then realise it's raining again. Spend the rest of your day talking about how much better you are than Sydney and dream of AFL as you fall asleep. Here's how I almost got done by Myki officers. I started my day flying Jetstar to Melbourne and they had this awful device which weighs your carry-on and mine was over 7 kilos, so I had to pay an extra $50, which was legit more expensive than my flight. We then took off and I immediately went to sleep and I woke up looking like this and it was as foggy as the set of Twilight outside, so I knew I was in Melbourne. Then I went on the tram and there were the Myki officers and I sneakily tapped on and got away with a stern talking to. I then went over to my agent to pick up some flyers and posters and I spotted my name on the side of Trades Hall. For the festival. It's so exciting. And this time I did remember to tap on my Myki to go to a radio interview for Asian Pop Nation at Sin FM. Then I had to decipher the super complicated trade system and jump on this really classy carriage to go to the middle of nowhere, i.e. Frankston, for a gig. I hustled, I handed out my flyers, and I ended the evening doing a grocery shop and eating instant noodles, which tells you everything about my financial status. This is how to be a millennial. Wake up in your apartment, which reminds you of the housing crisis and propels you into a pit of depression. Think of the next generation as coddled and sensitive as you sit in bed sipping your oat matcha latte under your weighted blanket and memory foam pillow. Enjoy using terms like for real to make Gen Z uncomfortable, then double down on your side part and skinny jeans. Realize hangovers now mess you up. You need a full 8 hours of sleep and your neck hurts if you sleep in weird positions. Go to bed reminiscing Tumblr and S Club 7, then get triggered by memories of you doing duckface. Here's how to spend Valentine's Day when you have no Valentine. Listen to Miley Cyrus and buy yourself flowers, but stop when you realise how expensive they are. Decide you're happy with your own company, then make the mistake of checking social media and resenting all happy couples. Organise a girls' night out, but realise you're in your late 20s and all your friends are now in long-term relationships. Reinstall a dating app to see who else is desperate, but after seeing the playing field, realise you're better off alone. Enjoy discounted chocolates at the end of the day, then ponder why you're still single and spend the rest of the evening hanging out with your divorced parents.
A massive queue. I bet it's for something amazing. What? It's for a croissant? Oh, what a cute coffee shop. What the hell? It's going to be a 3-hour wait. What do you mean there's no harbour? What do you mean there's no beach? What do you mean there's actually a nightlife? Oh my God, it is freezing. Why do they make this city into a grid? It's like they want extra wind. Did I miss some sort of memo? Why am I the only person not wearing a black puffer jacket? The tram seats don't move, so I have to sit backward? That's backward. Why is there so much construction everywhere? What are they building? More grids? Oh, if I see one more dickhead on a Lime scooter, I am flying back to Sydney.